The ending to Game 6 is unbelievable. Stay tuned to hear about the end of it. But this is Game 6 of the 2025 World Series between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. On the bump for the Dodgers, we have Yoshinobu Yamamoto and Kevin Gausman for the Blue Jays. Top of the first inning, Gausman strikes out the side. He was really on fire early in this one, striking out Ohtani, Smith, and Freddie Freeman. Bottom of the first, Springer, looking like he's in pain with every swing, grounds out. Nathan Lukes reaches on an error by Max Muncy at the third base, and then Vlad Guerrero Jr. grounds into a 5-4-3 double play. Second inning, Mookie Betts grounds out to lead things off, and then Teoscar Hernandez and Max Muncy both also go down swinging. 5 strikeouts through 2 innings for Kevin Gausman. Bottom of the second, Bichette strikes out, Varsho pops out, and Alejandro Kirk flies out. Top of the third, this is where most of the action is in this game. Kike Hernandez strikes out looking, Tommy Edman then doubles, and then Rojas strikes out looking as well. So runner on second, 2 outs. They'll intentionally walk Shohei Ohtani. Fine, I understand the reasoning, but he's been a little bit quiet the last few games, so I wasn't, and it's the third inning. Go after the guy, it's okay. But they go for the intentional walk, and then Will Smith, RBI double, gives the Dodgers a 1-0 lead. Freddie Freeman will walk, so it's bases loaded, 2 outs, and the struggling Mookie Betts comes up, the future Hall of Famer Mookie Betts, and he comes in clutch for the Dodgers, a 2 RBI single, 3-0 Dodgers in the third inning. Teoscar Hernandez strikes out, but the Dodgers did all their damage. It is 3-0 going into the bottom of the third inning, and Rogers Center is dead silent. Addison Barger will lead off the inning with a double. Ernie Clement strikes out. Jimenez will ground out. And then George Springer, hanging on by a thread, an RBI single. Gives the Blue Jays a little bit of an answer back, and it is 3-1. Nathan Lukes will fly out, and after 3 innings, it is 3-1 Dodgers. Fourth inning, Muncy strikes out. Kike Hernandez pops out, and so does Tommy Edman. Quick inning for the Dodgers. Bottom of the fourth, Vlad Guerrero Jr. strikes out looking, Bo Bichette singles, and then Dalton Varsho grounds into a 4-6-3 double play. Fifth inning, Miguel Rojas flies out, Shohei Ohtani grounds out, and then Will Smith lines out. Another 1-2-3 inning. Gausman's kind of found his groove again after that rough third inning. Bottom of the fifth, Alejandro Kirk strikes out, Barger strikes out as well, and then Ernie Clement singles, and Andres Jimenez lines out. Sixth inning, Freddie Freeman will pop out, Mookie Betts grounds out, and so does Teoscar Hernandez. Bottom of the sixth, George Springer will ground out, Nathan Lukes will fly out, Vlad Guerrero Jr. doubles, so runner on second, 2 outs, and Dalton Varsho is not able to come through, he strikes out. Top of the seventh, Mr. Every Game, Louis Varland comes in for the Blue Jays, ending Kevin Gausman's outing, and he comes in 1-2-3 inning. Muncy lines out, Kike will strike out looking, and then Tommy Edman flies out. Bottom of the seventh, they take out Yamamoto. And look, at the time, I was questioning it. I know 96 pitches is not a small amount of pitches, but it really felt like this was early for him when we've seen him go as deep as 140 in the World Baseball Classic. So, see how it plays out for the Dodgers as Justin Robleski comes in. He does get Kirk to strike out and then Barger to ground out. Ernie Clement doubles, so once again, back-to-back innings with a runner on second and 2 outs, and they're not able to get the clutch hit. Andres Jimenez strikes out swinging. Top of the eighth, Miguel Rojas will fly out, and then that brings in Mason Fluharty. Ohtani doubles on a ball that he kind of flicked, and it just carried to the wall, but it is still a double. They'll intentionally walk Will Smith, so it's 2 on and 1 out. Freddie Freeman will fly out. That brings in Seranthony Dominguez, 2 on and 2 out now. He walks Mookie Betts. So bases loaded with Teoscar Hernandez coming up to the plate, and he strikes out swinging. Big pitch and big at-bat from Seranthony Dominguez. Bottom of the eighth, the Dodgers go to Roki Sasaki, who's been closing games for them this postseason. And George Springer leads off with a single. I mean, even when he's about ready to get torn in half, I think his oblique is just gone. He still is doing everything for the Blue Jays offense. Just a true athlete and a true competitor in this game. Nathan Lukes will fly out. Vlad Guerrero Jr. walks, so it's 2 on and 1 out. and Bo Bichette pops out just in the foul territory, almost got out of play. Really thought that was their chance to get a couple runs, and Bichette unfortunately pops out, and then Dalton Varsho will ground out. So 3 more outs for a potential Game 7. Top of the 9th, Chris Bassett comes in for the Blue Jays just to get things to the bottom of the 9th, and he'll get Muncy to strike out. He strikes out Kike Hernandez, and then Tommy Edman grounds out. Bottom of the 9th, Blue Jays got to get something going, otherwise we got a winner-take-all tomorrow. With Sasaki still in the game, he hits Alejandro Kirk on an 0-2 pitch, and then Addison Barger comes up with unfortunately for him, a ground rule double. Hits it right into that small gap between the warning track and the matting in left center field, and it gets lodged there. Justin Dean, with one of the most heads-up plays from a Dodgers fielder, puts his hands up for a ground rule double, and yeah, it is. The ball is lodged in between the mat and the warning track. Blue Jays fans are probably not going to like that, but that is how the rule is. If that ball is lodged in there and it's not easily available or loose, it is a dead ball. And so runners only get to second and third. There was a real second there where I thought that was going to be an inside the park home run to tie the game. It wasn't. So it's second and third now, nobody out. And the Dodgers go to Tyler Glasnow, who, quite frankly, we all thought was going to start a potential Game 7. And he comes in to try and mop things up. First pitch to Ernie Clement, and he pops out to first base. Freddie Freeman, a really good fastball up and in to him, and he just pops out to Freddie. So now it's runners on second and third and 1 out with Andres Jimenez coming up. And he lines out to left field, Kike Hernandez, and Addison Barger is off of second base. He took a little bit more of a jump. You understand a little bit of, yeah, that ball drops, you got to try and score to tie Game 6 of the World Series. But in reality, with a ball hit that hard to Kike, who's got a great arm, you're only going to advance to third base. So I can't believe the game ended that way. But the line drive to Kike Hernandez, and he throws Barger out at second. So a game-ending double play. And the Dodgers take Game 6, and they force the winner-take-all Game 7. Dodgers win this one 3-1. Dodgers, the 3 runs on only 4 hits, 1 error, and 5 left on base. The Blue Jays, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors, and 8 left on base. I think they were like 1 for 10 with runners in scoring position tonight. Really got to be better, especially in a Game 6 of the World Series. Yamamoto gets his 4th win of the playoffs. Gausman gets his 3rd loss. And then Tyler Glasnow gets a save. Player of the game, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Once again, he got the win in 6 innings pitched, 6 strikeouts, 5 hits, a run, and a walk. He was really what the Dodgers needed to get to a potential Game 7, and now here we are. Game 7 is tomorrow. I really wanted to give it to Mookie Betts as well. He has been struggling mightily this whole World Series, and he comes through big time with that 2 RBI single. Who knows where this game would be if he doesn't single there in the 3rd inning. We'd have a tie game, and who knows if this game is probably still going on right now. Also, Kevin Gausman, 6 innings pitched, 3 runs, 8 strikeouts. All of his strikeouts came in the first 3 innings, which is just wild, and he just couldn't strike anyone else out after that. The 3 hits and 2 walks for him. George Springer, 2 for 4 with an RBI. He is playing on... He's so injured. With every swing, it looks like he's in pain. So I don't know how he's doing it, but power to him. I'm really curious to see what he does in Game 7. Addison Barger, 2 for 4 with that run, and then Ernie Clement, 2 for 4. And as I mentioned, that 9th inning ground rule double, and I can't believe it, the game-ending line out to left field and throwing out at second base. So Game 7 is tomorrow. I think I saw Max Scherzer's going to pitch for the Blue Jays, but we have all hands on deck in this one. Short leashes, everyone's available. Ohtani is available. I'm sure Glasnow is available. It is going to be an electric Game 7 tomorrow night in Toronto. So let me know in the comments what you thought about this game. I can't believe it. Chop it up to luck, whatever you call it. But the Dodgers found a way to win. That's what matters most. And they are moving on, forced to Game 7. Blue Jays fans, pressure's on now. Game 7, Dodgers have the experience. And the Blue Jays, you guys really don't. So it's time to step up. And let's see how this game goes tomorrow. I cannot wait. There's no better saying in baseball. in Game 7 of the World Series. So thanks for watching. Please hit that subscribe button if you like this video, and we will see you tomorrow night.